is actually why things don't make us happy. How many of you were really excited about getting a new iPod, for example? Like, oh my God. Or like, who of you were the first people to get an iPhone? I was like, oh, me. So, all right, so you get your iPod, and it's so cool when you start working with it, you know, and you're like finding all the stuff, and you're loading it and whatever. How long does it stay so cool? Like a couple days later, it's like, okay, it's just my iPod. But for a day or two, it was kind of cool. How many of you can relate to that, whether it's an iPod or not? Can you relate to that? So what happens is that our neurons habituate. And when our sensory cells are exposed to the same stimulus over and over again, whether it's your iPod or your ruts and routines, your way of thinking or whatever, they quickly get bored and they stop firing. So your neurons say, oh, same old, blah. And they don't jazz up anymore. So I will print this in your memories, because this is, for instance, why you don't feel your underwear. Did you? Because really, shouldn't we? Like, how many of you are feeling it now that we mentioned, like, feeling your underwear? It's like this, it's an odd thing, but what if you had to go through life conscious of your underwear all the time? It would be a little... now, how many of you are more conscious about your underwear right now? Now, how many of you are thinking about other people's underwear? That's a whole nother soft addiction we haven't even addressing. So, okay, it's kind of a good thing that we can habituate, because otherwise we'd be putting consciousness on things that we don't need to be conscious of all the time. However, what happens is that same thing gets in the way and keeps us in ruts and routines, so that our pleasure neurons actually habituate to this new thing, and then it's no longer exciting anymore. It's